Alright, here we go. This is the iPad Air. By now you should know how to switch it on. How to switch it on, press this button right here, okay? Off, on, boom, okay. Now I'm going to swipe to unlock. Okay, you can put your passcode in. If you're very smart, you know my passcode now. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is things like Notification Center and Control Center. Before that, quick review. You should by now know how to flick between screens. You should by now know how to... That was a bit fast on this. You should know how to flick between screens pretty fast. You should be able to use your 4 fingers to go up. Multitasking. You can get rid of programs like I just did by accident. You can go into programs. You can use your 5-finger pinch. You can get out of programs. You can go back to home screen using a number of ways. Okay, here's Wikipedia. No more Wikipedia. Bye-bye. Okay, so there you go. So you got a few ideas of what you can do already in terms of navigation. It's pretty easy stuff, right? So, okay, Notification Center is a pretty cool tool. You just, oh, look at that. Okay, up and down like a window blind. Okay, you bring down Notification Center. It gives you things like WhatsApp messages. So your boss can message you at 12 o'clock at night and say, why didn't you message me back? No, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, maybe I should delete that part. Then you've got things like calendar updates, meetings. You've got things like what's the weather or what's the date today. So you never forget. Your iPad tells you everything in your life. All right, go back up. Notification Center. All right, very useful. You also get it on your unlock screen. All right, so say for example you want to go to Control Center. There's Control Center. Down, up, down, up. Okay, there you go. There's a little arrow. You can even just press it one time. Okay. Control Center gives you access to a few basic features like silent mode, do not disturb, airplane mode. Okay, so you now are allowed to take your iPad into airplane because you've got airplane mode on. So if people say turn off your devices, you can say no, you've got airplane mode on. All right, calm down. Okay, you can go back to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You can lock your screen so it doesn't flick around all the time. If you want to make sure that you want to read a storybook or something like that. It can be annoying if you're trying to read and it turns around like this, you know. Oh, it's irritating. Okay, you've got things like clocks. Okay, so you've got world clock, very useful. Okay, I've got friends in Tokyo and New York and of course England, so I can make sure if I want to call them, I'm not going to call them a ridiculous clock in the morning. If I want to get out of this, just go out the normal way. You can use a 5-finger pinch, you can use multitasking gestures. You can get out that way, you can press home screen, any of those normal things. Go back to Control Center, there you go, this Control Center. Control Center can play music, which is pretty cool. If you've got music on your iPad, there you go, you just press play and then it plays. Nice. Okay, you can go to camera. Last video I showed you, I showed you 2 ways how to get camera. This is the 3rd way to get to camera. Okay, the first 2 ways were, you can go to camera this way, and if you've already got camera open, you can go to camera this way with multitasking gestures. Okay, you can always go back with a 5-finger pinch, back to home, or you can go using the home button. Okay, so there's camera, back to camera again, home button. Okay, simple, right? And then you're going to adjust brightness settings, depending on where you are, and you can also do AirDrop. AirDrop's a pretty cool feature. It allows you to take a picture and then send it to people, which is really nice. So you took a picture of your friend and they say, hey, send me that please. And I want to put it on Facebook, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. There you go, AirDrop, simple. All right, there you go. Control Center, Notification Center. Easy peasy.